Okay, so I've been absolutely loving it when my jewelry and my fingernails match the pieces that I'm working on. And I kind of feel like making some bracelets today. Let's go through the bracelets that I have currently. I have this one that I made, a little friendship bracelet that broke. Got this one, which is a cheap plastic that is like peeling off. And then I had this one that was a little lemon. And sorry, my computer's overheating. It got all gross and I tried to paint on it with some acrylic marker. Didn't quite save it. This bracelet right here is made out of like nicer beads, and then these guys are all plastic. These ones are ones that I traded for my art at a craft fair to the lady who had a booth next to me. And I somehow broke the purple one, and they have nicer findings. So I need to figure out how to clean those because those are nicer ones. This one, I was trying to figure out how to work this bead into something, but I just don't really have anything that matches it. And I think I'm gonna cut that one up along with this one and try to salvage it. Let's see, we've got some orange, more plastic beads. Get those ones. I don't like the pearlescent with the orange, but it kind of reminds me of like a creamsicle. Okay, so I never buy myself jewelry, but I splurged and I bought this bracelet and I love it so much. It's got the rainbow and it's got nicer beads on there. Okay, these ones were control. I was testing the metallic beads to see which ones wear off, because this was gold or silver. Here we go. Here's one that I wore, and then this is what it looked like before it wore off. So I got beads from Amazon, Hobby Lobby, Michael's, 2 or 3 different bead stores, and just kind of like the consensus was like a lot of the gold beads from like everywhere just are kind of crap. So there's another one. So I could probably, I don't know what to do with those. Those aside. I just strung some fun colors together. Okay, there's some darker orange. Made that one. Here's one with nicer beads. This one is made with rose quartz. This was a gift and it had a little mushroom charm on it, but it fell off. That one was a gift. That one was a gift. I strung that. I made this one out of like, at the little bead store, they had a little container of miscellaneous beads and they were kind of hard to pair. So I just made this with no real pattern. I guess there's like a copper and like a bigger bead and then a copper bead. I got this one as a high school graduation gift to myself, and it held up. It's held up really well. I can't remember. The threads are like made out of bamboo or something. This one, I'll have to restring. I don't know what kind of beads those are. Got another fun one. The metallic wore off on those. Black one. Oh, a student made me this one. When I work with kids, I go by Andy because I did a lot of preschool for a while, and Andrea is hard to pronounce, so I went by Andy. This one, I got my sister and I matching bracelets. then this one was from my neighbor at a craft show. So I think I want to make more bracelets. This one is yellow going into orange, and some of the beads are like chipping, the color's chipping off. So I think I want to make more bracelets that are these colors. And then over here, I bought another sketchbook, and there's an art challenge called Avian August. And you draw birds every day for the month of August. And this year, their theme is like rainbow. So all the birds on their list are colorful. And I usually like to do an art challenge, Bird Fest in January. This year, I didn't feel that great, so I didn't do it. So I thought maybe I could do this one. And I did buy a new sketchbook for it. But this little one was also on sale. So this one is a northern lapwing. I need to get like a little desk vacuum for my eraser shavings. And I outlined it with these green Copic markers, Copic pens. And then, oops, I already had this one, but the Etsy shop had these for like $3. So I bought these two. And I thought like a little sketchbook and then these little palettes would be like a cute little picture. Okay, so I did not vlog much for cycle 7. I just didn't feel very well. Part of it is because I live in like a mountain home and we don't have air conditioning, and so it's been like 80 degrees and hotter in my house. And then I don't know if that was a big part of it, but I just felt kind of lethargic and not really interested in doing much of anything. I didn't have any energy, I didn't want to read, I didn't want to draw, I didn't want to watch TV, play video games, do any crafts, but I still managed to get some art done. I'm doing a swatch sheet here, and then I was demoing these paintbrushes. Pretty much everything all the art I did do was kind of out of obligation, because I got free samples on TikTok, so I had to make videos for those. So I got my very first alcohol markers. So Shuttle Art sent me a set of alcohol markers, and then later so did Cali Art. So I have tons now. And then I don't remember if this was in this vlog or the last vlog, but there was an Amazon Prime Day. Yes, that was last time. So I got these marker sketchbooks, and these fish turned out great. The Cali Art are a pastel set, and then those were a lot of fun. I was disappointed by the lack of pastel yellow in both of the sets that I have. So I did go at some point to my art supply store and I bought 3 yellow Copic markers. And then here is one of the large orders that I packed and sent out. And then we've had these 2 black bears. I didn't get the other one on camera, but the other one is hanging out down there. They're like adolescent black bears. I don't know if I told you, I opened the door and I found one of the black bears had crawled up the deck and had taken out the hummingbird feeders. And the hummingbirds were very upset, and so like one buzzed up to me and then buzzed over to the black bear and then buzzed to where the feeder had been, and they were making little mad noises. And I sprained my ankle and went to urgent care. I was sitting down and I stood up and I sprained my ankle, and then here are some stickers I got from Opal Moss. And yeah, not a lot happened, but I did make a lot of art for feeling so poorly. I'm kind of proud of myself. And I got this new sketchbook that I'm really excited about, and maybe I'll talk about in the next vlog. But thank you for watching. I like piecemeal together this one so I'd have something to post because I didn't want to mix out on posting about a chemo cycle. So yeah, thanks for watching if you made it this far.